Good morning, everyone, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Um, and happy National Yoga Day. Yes, Namaste. Um, I was watching the news a little while ago, listening to some of the things that people were saying about what's going on in Charleston, and you know the death of anybody is very sad. It's just it's very sad, especially when they're killed. You and it happens every day. It's a tragedy that we see all the time. And I just want to make a few points about how we can't, on any race, it's not fair to exalt these criminals and people that harm other people and use people and try to make the person that's harming other people the person that represents an entire race as a whole. That is so unfair to the people of those races, all the races that work really hard, have great faith and want goodness for everyone. It's not fair to all the people of all the different races that do actually want unity. There are people that do want unity and want people to get along and want people to love one another. And I'm really thankful for the people that are holding on to their faith in these hard times. Even me is, it's so easy to want to lose your faith when it seems like there's not a lot to have faith in. But that's where we're gonna be strong, is when we keep in mind and have faith that everything works out the way that it's supposed to. Especially people that are religious, people that do go to church, people that do say they believe in God. That is so important that we have faith. Even though all this other stuff is going on, we have to have faith that we are going to be okay. And we need to celebrate our lives, being alive today. And be thankful for the people that, I'm sorry for people's losses, but I think that is very courageous, and it's everything is a blessing, whether you want to believe it or not. For someone to be excused from this world, the condition that it's in, how can that be considered a bad thing? I know I have some really strange views on life and death, but I just, when you look at what's best for some people and what's best for us, as humans, and our happiness and our sanity and our health, this is a very difficult place to be. And nobody wants to give up. Nobody wants to just not exist anymore. The average people don't want that, but it's inevitable. And I can almost promise you that everyone that has lost their lives, they would want you to celebrate that everything that they worked so hard to do is not forgotten. The examples that they set, the work that they did to, help with society, that needs to be what's remembered. Because if we get caught up in what's going on, and when people do pass away, and then we forget everything that they did because they're not here anymore. We can't do that. We have to be strong for the people that aren't here anymore, that did take a stand for us, with us, and realize that they are at peace. And another thing, one of the other topics was about gun control. I did make a video this morning about gun control stuff last night, and I just want to make some points. Like, I want people to be happy, first of all, and I want to make a point that it's true. Guns don't kill people, but guns don't save people's lives either. People need to really be a little bit smart about this. What is so significant? Why are guns more important than caring for one another? What are people doing that they feel the need to have a gun to defend themselves? I don't know. I understand, people want to be able to do the things that they want to do because we're grown, we're in America, home of the free, we're supposed to be free to do what we want to do. But when so many people are getting hurt, and then it's not even by guns, like, the words that we say, the way that we treat people, they're all just about as good as guns. Because it's just, I don't understand what is. I understand a lot of people are angry. I don't think a lot of people like what's going on in society. But there's no reason to fear one another. Not if we have faith. Everybody wants to act like I said, everybody wants to act like they're big and bad and tough. But who are these people trying to, who is everyone trying to impress? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, as far as like guys, here I go with the guys. I don't know what kind of women these guys are getting, but any decent, self-respecting woman is not gonna be with a man that wants to kill people and talk bad about people and discriminate against people. None of that. Who are you trying to impress with your big fancy guns? Who are you attracting? You're not attracting me. You're repelling me. It's not, that is not, being violent is not sexy. It's one thing if you're going to be a protector. That's fine. I understand people want to be protectors. But what's the point of being protectors if you don't care about people? Are you only going to pick certain people to care about? You're not protecting people that way. You can't protect people if you don't care about everyone. It's not that hard. All the bullshit that I go through, people that mistreat me, nobody knows but God. And I still forgive those people, and I still want to love everyone just the way they are, without these false representations that people try to carry. I see past all that. I don't see any of that. Everybody got all this money, got all this whatever. I don't see none of that. I see people for who they are. You just a living, breathing being like anybody else. Nothing special about nobody just because they got money and they got possessions. Just like me and you. So, I just don't understand. I am seeing the progress. I am seeing the progress in a lot of people realizing the importance of, coming together and uniting to stop all this violence. And the only people that are fighting against, trying to buck against the people that want peace on this world are the ones that want violence. They want it. They crave it. They need it. They can't live without it. They're gonna go crazy without, you know what I'm saying? You're taking away their power because they put their power in their guns and their money. And that takes away their little false power that they have. That's not even no real power. I don't have no guns. I really ain't got that much money. But I bet you I got way more power than half of these motherfuckers. Excuse my language. I got way more power than some of these people that's got guns. Way more. Because it's not in the gun. I never had to have no kind of... All I ever had to have was me. And God. My prayer. And I get everything that I needed. I didn't need no guns. And I barely needed money to get to where I am today. I got to where I am today on faith and love. Nothing else. That's it. So, it's not that hard. It's difficult. But, I swear, any other way would be harder. People want to do things the hard way. People think that I'm the one doing things the hard way. Babies, little babies, I'm doing things the easiest way possible. Do I look like I'm trying to put a whole lot of work into anything? I'm sure you can see straight through that. I'm just being real. Life is crazy. But I think that we need to take these tragedies that are going on when people end up dying and getting hurt. We need to take these problems, accept them for what they are, pray about it, But we need to take that and look at these stories and realize we might have been too late on these. But there's probably at least a couple hundred more people going through the same thing or about to go through the same thing that it can be prevented if we work together. If we stop letting people that are abusing other people, that are being violent, if we stop them and stop letting them take control over our lives, whatever it takes. If you don't do nothing but distract them, that's what I do. I'm just a distraction. There are people that it might sound crazy, and it may be crazy, but there are people that I know of that I have seen that probably had the potential to harm other people. So what I would do was become involved in their lives and usually it's men. It was men. And become involved in their lives. It could be women too that love to like gossip and talk and stuff. And everything that I do, I would do certain things and get people's attention. And all of a sudden, everyone's just talking about me, worried about me, obsessed about me, and and so I take that, and so instead of those people targeting somebody else that has a better chance than me, probably, they won't have to worry about that kind of abuse. And you know, I take that on. I ain't even worried about it. But to this day, there are people that are like, honestly, truly, severely obsessed with me. And it's nothing I can do about it, but I just, I say, at least I'm distracting them from doing more harmful things to somebody else, because I know how to handle people like that. Um, I know, like I said, that's weird. It might sound strange, but a lot of people think that I'm a target. A lot of people think that they could take advantage of me. A lot of people think that I'm dumb, and I'll sit there and I'll play that little dumb role too, and let them do exactly whatever they want to do. And then when I feel like it's time, I go ahead and I just show them that, look, you didn't even know who I was. You never took the time to get to know me. You didn't even know nothing about who I am, what I do, what I live for. And then when I show them that, I exit their life, and that's how I change people's lives. And that was kind of one thing I was thinking. Like, I don't think I don't feel like I helped a lot of people as much as I wanted to. That was kind of depressing, but I learned to let that go. Just let it go. I tried. Sometimes we plant seeds in people, and then those seeds won't grow for years sometimes. So maybe I got some seeds out there still growing. But sorry, I did not mean to make this a very long video. And hope everyone has a great day. And be blessed.